Hello everybody, how are you guys? I hope that you're good, that you, your loved ones, everyone around you are healthy and safe. Thank you so much for tuning into the video, and before starting I just would like to thank you, all of you guys. Thank you so much for your donations and tips, because right now I got a new deck. Look how beautiful it is. Actually, I have received many requests about career paths and what to do when it comes to career, and I thought it was really important for me to have this deck. It's complementary information, but it can be useful sometimes when it comes to career reading. So I have bought this deck thanks to you, everyone who donated. Thank you so much for your support. And also when it comes to career, I have received like many requests so that I can make reading about the career paths, what you should do when it comes to the collective readings, and I will be doing that reading very soon, probably by the end of the week or maximum next week. Okay, so for today's reading, it's all about the honeymoon. Ooh, I have done like almost all the video, like all the subject that is related to your love journey with your future spouse or the person that you're going to be in a committed relationship with. And I'm going to be linking some videos if you would like to watch like all the story, all the all the process from the beginning to the end. And the only thing that was missing is the actual honeymoon. And many people have sent me requests. They wanted really me to do this video, and this is what I'm going to do for you today. So as always, there are three options. I'll give you the options. We have the double moon, option number 1, the forest, option number 2, and the plant, option number 3. So please choose the option that you feel most drawn to, or the options, and you can click on the timestamps down below so that you can go directly to your reading. Without further ado, let's start right away with option number 1, or the double moon. As always, I'm gonna leave your card in here, and I'm gonna start right away with some let's take those ones. Okay, just gonna make some space. Okay, so option number 1, how their honeymoon is going to be like. How is their honeymoon going to be like for option number 1, or the double moon? How is their honeymoon going to be like? And we have the Tower. Oh, that's interesting. So with the Tower, the first message that I'm getting right away is that you might go maybe to somewhere where it's like a little bit an ancient site. Maybe you're going to go to something that looks like a castle. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a castle, although it can be. But I'm just going to give you an example. Maybe like especially here in Europe, there are lots of cities where there's some very beautiful and also touristic villages where they have those kind of buildings, and very ancient buildings, very romantic. If you have like the opportunity to go here, like to come here in Europe, I think all countries in here, they have those little villages, beautiful villages, romantic, and yeah, I think yeah, it's going to be something like that. So it's not going to be a new building, it's going to be something that is quite ancient, and probably you're going to be spending your honeymoon over there. Let's get right now some additional messages, please. Oops. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and then the 5 of Pentacles. You can see in here as well, there is this kind of architecture in here, and yeah, it looks quite like if you have already been inside a very old church, it looks like something that is going to be decorated in that way. And you can see that there are those two people, and there is snow in here. So maybe you're going to be going on a honeymoon in the winter, or maybe when it's going to be snowing. But there is also, you can see in here that It could also, I don't know why I see some kind of mountains, so it can be also like near some kind of mountains, maybe a village near the mountains. And I don't know, like this Seven of Wands, it gives me like a high, very like strong message of maybe a village that is surrounded by mountains. Okay, so what I see from this dawn in here in this card is that maybe this village, and you can see that there are some stars in here as well, and you can see, oh my goodness, you can see also like the mountains in here as well. So really the message is very strong. So you can like the village can be surrounded by mountains, but also when it comes to the sky, the sky at night is going to be absolutely wonderful, and especially when you two are going to be there, it's going to be full with stars. And you can see you have chosen the double moon. The moon is going to be absolutely splendid when you're going to be during your honeymoon, in that vacation that you two are going to be taking. And what do I see as well? You can see that there is fire in here, so maybe the place that you're going to be in during your honeymoon is going to be so cozy, so warm. Maybe they're going to be fireplace. So yeah, it's going to be very cozy. Let's get some additional cards, and we are going to see how about your honeymoon. How is it going to be like? Let's start with this one first. Okay, how about your honeymoon? How is it going to be like? So I kept the question quite open. There might be because, and I have made sure to put plus 18, because I really don't know if there will be some sexual messages that are going to be like submersion from, or maybe given by the cards. So just in case, I have put in the plus 18. You never know with those readings, you see. It's the honeymoon. So with that compromise, I see that you two are going to be actually going for different directions when it comes to where you're going to be spending your honeymoon. You're going to be, maybe one he's going to be willing to go to the beach and spend the honeymoon near the beach. The other one is going to be wanting to go maybe to the mountains, or maybe going to somewhere else. But with this compromise card, I think this location that you're going to be choosing, you're going to be liking it both. So you're going to be doing some kind of compromising each together, so you can have like a very good experience, and both of you can actually enjoy it. Let's see. Scepter. You can see this moon in here, like the moon is going to be so beautiful. Goodness, wow. We can also see that there is this woman in here, and she's wearing like some kind of a swimsuit. So maybe either the place that you're going to be staying in, or maybe the village that you're going to be in, maybe they're going to be a lake. I have seen like where is the card where I saw the lake? Yeah, in here. It almost gave me the impression of maybe a lake, and you can see that there is lots of green in here. So maybe you're going to be swimming with your loved one, and yeah, you're going to be enjoying your time. And you can see lots of greenery, and also the moon again. Yeah, very beautiful moon that you're going to be enjoying with your future spouse. Let's get some additional cards. Additional cards, please. Okay. Oops. Letting go and self-love. What's the third one? Relationship healing. Yeah, I think that generally speaking, like your relationship is going to be changing after this honeymoon that you're going to be spending with your future spouse, because definitely, like the message that I got also from the card that you got for your option is that you're going to be spending very, very long nights together. And with this Ten of Swords, again, I see you two laying in bed, maybe talking and talking and talking until morning. You're going to discover and uncover many other aspects of your future spouse that maybe you had no idea about like before. So definitely you're going to be talking a lot. You can see this blue in here, and your relationship is going to be even more solidified afterwards. Okay. What's the card? Okay, I'll get this one. Oops, what is this? Live in light energy, see the beauty in life. Okay, so definitely again another confirmation that the place that you're going to be spending your honeymoon in is so magnificent. And you see again like the same information that we got before. You have this tree in here, and it's surrounded by those buildings. It's like the place that you're going to be in, it's like how I imagine it, it's almost like a village. It's in the center, and there are lots of beautiful things that are surrounded that little village that you're going to be spending your honeymoon in. Yeah. And also I see lots of stars. So the nights and the stargazing, if you like looking at the stars, you and your future spouse, I see definitely it might be one of your favorite activities that you two are going to be doing together. So definitely you might be stargazing during the night, and then talking and talking and talking. This is how I imagine you two guys, like talking until morning, talking, and you know what, like other things, but definitely lots of talking, because we can see, I see in here fire, but also with this compromise in here. Let me see. Yeah, see, so lots of inner course, you see, because yeah, supercharged, you see. But definitely the pillow talk here between you two guys is going to be, yeah, you're going to be opening your heart to each other to a level. Yeah, yeah. You can see the comfort in those two cards. You have the couch and the fries. It's like so comfortable, such comfortable conversation that you two are going to be having together. This is what I see mostly for you guys. So yeah, when it comes to oh, I haven't used this one. I need an additional card. So lots of a very cozy environment. This is the message that I am getting. You're going to have your alone time, lots and lots and lots of communication. You're going to uncover a side of your future spouse that you have never known before, and they are going to be doing the same. You're going to be talking. You can see that there is this tree in here. It's almost this period that you're going to be spending with your future spouse is going to solidify your relationship even more. This is what I see. Distance. So yeah, maybe before there were some things that you were a bit reluctant into confessing to each other, or maybe you didn't really have that much time so that you can maybe express your most inner desires. But you can see with this card, it's almost like there is a ship in here, and she's relating those two continents through the Atlantic. And yeah, I see that it's almost that this ship is the actual honeymoon, so you're going to be much closer after the honeymoon is over. Okay, so right now, as usual, I'm gonna look at some astrological signs, and also some periods. We're gonna see maybe if there's some important date that you might keep in mind. So one astrological sign, please. One astrological sign. So keep in mind, it can be in your chart, it can be in your future spouse chart, or maybe there will be a message. Is Scorpio. And what does it say? What does it say? So for the Scorpio, it says heal the wounds. Yeah. a relationship healing, self-love, letting go. It's going to be such a healing experience, and you wouldn't even expect that. This is what I am hearing very, very clearly, because you two are going to be feeling a lot more compassionate towards each other afterwards. So definitely, even when it comes to your relationship, this period of your honeymoon, it's not going to be just physical activity and sexual experiences and also having a good time, but also a very, very good opportunity for you two to get even closer to each other. Yeah. One additional card, please. Oops. Yeah. So we have Sunday, and Sunday again is, and we have the sun, is the most like relaxed day. So definitely lots of coziness and comfortableness. And let's see what it says. What does it say? It says go inside, develop a vision. So yeah, all the cards right now are converging to the same message, is that you two are going to be it's almost like those two moons. They were a little bit separate before, but right now with this period that you two are going to be together, it's going to be whoop, and it's going to be bringing you two even closer. So this is wonderful, guys. Let me just see if there are some yeah, I see 8. So this 8 actually yeah, so from 8 weeks to 8 months, or maybe in the Scorpio season, but mostly 8 weeks to 8 months, they're going to be something happening in your love life. It's either, if you don't know this person, you might like get introduced to this person, or maybe if you are already in a relationship, maybe they're going to be something that is going to be evolving when it comes to you two being together. Also, I see the month of August can be of any kind of significance to you in your love life. So this was your reading. Very, very beautiful for you guys. I hope that everything is going to be wonderful when it comes to your love life, but also more specifically when it comes to your honeymoon. And feel free to comment down below. I would love to know in which kind of way, like the messages resonated with you. For private readings, lastly, all the information is linked down below if you want to reach out and have your own reading. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye. Hello my dears, so for those of you who have chosen the second option, or the card of the forest, welcome guys to your reading. I'm just gonna keep as usual your card aside before I'm going to get some tarot cards for you, and we're gonna see how is your honeymoon going to be like. How is it going to be like? And I know that you have noticed already, I have put in +18 for this video because I really don't know if there are going to be some sexual messages in here. It's after all the honeymoon, so you know. Who knows? So I have put in my +18 just in case. And let's get one tarot card first. Ooh, let's get this one. Oh, the High Priestess. Nice. So what I see right away is that you're going to be maybe in a place where there's going to be lots of culture. So definitely you might want to go to maybe museums, discover the place, and maybe uncover some kind of a new culture. So maybe it can be a place where it's not your own culture, and it can be a different, maybe another country, or maybe even if it's your own country, maybe you're going to be doing a lot of cultural activities together. Let's get some oops. Okay. Oh, Oh, nice, nice, nice. So we have the Hierophant. Again, it gives me the same indication that they're going to be, again, structure. Yeah. In a fountain. It almost looks like Italy for me. Yeah. It gives me this vibe because you can see in here there are like those two people that almost look like like wearing Roman attire. So maybe Greece or Italy or somewhere where there is lots of culture, lots of places to visit, so lots of monuments and lots of traditional churches that you might want to go and visit. You can see with this Four of Wands, lots of buildings that you two are going to be going to, maybe museums, as I have said earlier, or maybe even galleries. So you would want to maybe watch some beautiful, you can see how beautiful, like generally this card of the High Priestess is. So yeah, and also in this place that you're going to be going to, maybe there is a queen there. So maybe Spain also is possible, or maybe they're going to be some kind of museums about like previous queens and kings that were in that place, and you're going to see a lots of expositions. So let's get some additional cards and see what are the messages that are going to be coming for you when it comes to your honeymoon. Palace, you see? So definitely somewhere, oh, and divine in here, like, yeah, very, very European and also Mediterranean. So like I see Spain or maybe Italy, Greece, yeah. Very, very beautiful, but it gives me almost like a Mediterranean vibe because you can see that there is the vine in here. It can also be, no, not France. Mostly, I see Italy, Greece, not Greece, Spain, even Portugal, but mostly I see like the first one that I saw is actually Italy, so it can be actually there. So what I see mostly is that you are going to be so beautiful. This card is like the epiphany of beauty for me in that particular deck. Your future spouse is going to be almost in awe of your beauty. You can see that there is this high priestess in here, and she's like wow, so classy, but her makeup is on point. You can see that there is like a red lipstick in here and in here as well, so maybe you're going to be wearing lipstick a lot, and yeah, your future spouse is just going to be in awe of you. And with this Ace of Cups, definitely lots of expression of love and emotions. Let's get an additional card. And what is it? Fulfillment. Can you get better than that? Number 4 again, just like the Four of Wands. So this relationship is going to be so significant for you right off the bat. I know that this is a message that doesn't have a relationship with what we are talking about, but I really felt like I needed to say that. It's a very significant relationship, and for the people that are going to be waiting for marriage, definitely with this flower, I see that you might be waiting until marriage, and during the honeymoon, you're actually going to be losing your virginity. But definitely with this fulfillment, you're going to be feeling like this is the absolutely expanded awareness. And another one. Those two, those are a lot. Another one. Okay, clarity. Excuse me. So with those combination of cards, you can see that there is this purple in here, and you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So please keep in mind, this is a very significant relationship that you're going to be knowing that right off the bat when you're going to be meeting that person you're going to be marrying. Okay, and with this Hierophant, I see that marriage is not going to be very far. You're going to meet, maybe date for a couple of months, and then afterward it's going to be very clear that your relationship is going to be ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is just a message that I wanted to say to you guys. With this expanded awareness and also this clarity, I see that they're going to be, maybe the place that you're going to be at is going to be quite vast. So there are going to be lots of maybe parks, or yeah, the air, it's going to be very airy. So lots, you can see in here as well with this forest that you have chosen, lots of air, and also lots of big like places, you know, when there are like sometimes when you go to monuments, or maybe you go to some touristic places, there are lots of sometimes there are lots of open spaces. So definitely this place is going to be quite open. And with this clarity, as again, I see either a lake or maybe a fountain. Maybe the hotel or maybe the place that you're going to be staying in, it's going to have a fountain, or maybe the room that you're going to be booking is going to be having a very beautiful view. And you see in here with this palace, yeah, it's going to be quite an exceptional place that you're going to be staying in. So let's get some additional cards, and you can see again, I'm gonna get you another one because the first pile got this card as well, but I am not really convinced. I'm gonna keep it, but I would like to get another one for you. Okay, so how about the Honeymoon for option number 2, please? Option number 2. Oops. Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. So maybe, yeah, because you're going to be visiting this place, maybe you're going to have a schedule. So this time we're gonna look at and see that monument, and this time we're gonna go to see that museum. You're going to be having some kind of a schedule. And with this card, again, it gives me the same information that maybe the room that you're going to be having in that hotel that you're going to be staying in, it's going to have a very beautiful view, and you're going to enjoy it very much. Let's get some other cards. What is, yeah, you can see how it's like an old bath. Ooh, that is fancy. And with the train, I see that you might do like a day trips into the villages or maybe the cities that are around. Or even I see for you, maybe you will do maybe a European tour together, because I see there is lots of European vibe that is giving me out of those cards. So maybe you're going to be doing a little tour by train together, which is like marvelous. Many people do it actually for the honeymoon, and it's like one of the best ideas to spend the honeymoon is to visit like very beautiful cities in many countries. Money. So yeah, you're going to be investing quite a lot, and we have seen that already. This honeymoon looks fancy. There is no doubt about it. Lots of luxury, either when it comes to the places that you're going to be visiting, but also when it comes to the rooms that you're going to be booking. So you're going to be traveling a little bit, you're not going to be staying at the same place. And also with this card that you have chosen for your option, it gives me the vibe of you being in the train and then looking at the greenery in the way. So I don't know if you have already like if you are European, you would know what I'm talking about, but I don't know, like many times when you go to the train, like the view from the train, either by going from a city to another or maybe country to another, is so breathtaking, so breathtaking. So let's get some astrological signs. And what do we have? Leo. And with the Leo, it says free your heart strength. So you're going to be very energized because those kind of trips are no joke. You're going to be very active, so no time to stay in one place. Timing is critical, so definitely you're going to be moving a lot. And let's get some period, maybe some dates, some numbers. Ooh. We have beginnings and endings. What does it say? Yeah. Where is it? I'm sorry guys, 1 minute please. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Where is it? So what it actually says something like you are the one that puts the time in, you are in charge of the timing. So maybe there is something that you know that you need to do, or maybe you need to change places so that you can meet this person. Or it also tells me that you are going to be in charge of maybe the schedule of your trip. So maybe you're going to be putting the plan, doing everything as it should be done. And yeah, you're going to be very meticulous. And with this beginning and ending, it's almost like funny because you're going to be saying, yeah, this visit is going to end at this time, and start at this time and end at that, and then we're gonna move to this place in that place. Yeah, so lots of planning and very beautiful schedule that you two are going to be planning together. And with this Leo card, the Leo card, it's giving me the indication of the month of August. Maybe it can be of significance when it comes to your love life, but definitely you might take as a number 5. So from 5 weeks to 5 months, you might see some kind of a change when it comes to your love life. Okay, so that was your reading, option number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to comment down below so that I can know how it resonated with you. If you actually imagine yourself being in this beautiful honeymoon. And for private readings, all information is down below in the info box. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye. And last but not least, our third option, for people that have chosen the third option, or the card of the plant. Welcome guys to your reading. We're gonna keep your card on the side for now, and we're gonna start by getting some tarot cards. So how is the honeymoon going to be like? Let's see. Oops, I'm going to keep the strength card. Okay, so maybe you're going to be somewhere natural where there is lots of nature, and you can see with the plant also that you have chosen for your option. Maybe you're going to be somewhere where there is animals. I see almost like a safari. I don't know if you are into those kind of trips, but you don't really have to. It doesn't have to be a safari. It can be some kind of a natural park, somewhere where there is lots of nature. Another shuffle. And you can see this woman in here, she's having a hat on her head, like in here. So I see that it might be a little bit sunny, and yeah, it can be maybe during the summer where it's a little bit sunny. You can see, oh, again, lots of nature, that the Emperor, and 2 cards, the 7 of Cups, I'm sorry, and then the King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. I like that. So with this Emperor card, what I see right away is that your future spouse is actually going to be, I don't know, future spouse or you, but the masculine in the relationship is going to be the one that is planning, yeah, doing all the planning, doing all the scheduling. Also is going to be giving you lots of things, lots of activities, like the planning is going to be on point. And with this King of Pentacles, also I see that this person is actually going to be investing the most. So I don't know if you're going to be contributing, both of you, but mostly this person that you are going to be marrying is the one that is going to be putting like the biggest share. This is what I see. Let me see again if there are other things. So yeah, I see that also there might be lots of gifts that either you're going to be receiving during your marriage, and then you're going to be keeping them, and yeah, it's going to be a very, very beautiful start, because you're going to be getting lots of gifts, and people are going to be cheering you up in many different ways. Yeah. What do I see? What do I see? But I see that in terms of like spending, there are going to be lots of spending, and but you won't have any like hard headache and like preparing the honeymoon or anything, because your future spouse is going to be in charge, and they're going to be planning your honeymoon. Precipice. What I see from this card, or like mostly, is that you might also go to some kind of a theater, enjoy some shows, and I don't know why it gives me again the vibe of maybe going to a zoo or somewhere where there are lots of animals and greenery. Okay. Also, you can see that there is a very bright sun in here, so definitely it can be like at a time where it's sunny, or in the summertime. Manipulation. And I see that those two cards, like precipice and manipulation, they almost have the same meaning, which means that maybe there are going to be lots of surprises. Maybe you're going to be surprised by some kind of like your future spouse is going to be surprising you with some kind of gifts that you would not be expecting at all. You can see that there is this number in here, number 6, which is the number of beauty, number also of luxury, number of material things. This is what I see. And with the fall card, it can be like also an indication of a season. But when I see a season, it gives me also the indication of maybe 3 months. So 3 months, like this period can be of significance in both your relationship. Maybe in 3 months you're going to be receiving some kind of information, or maybe meeting this person, or if you have met, maybe your relationship is going to be changing in some kind of way. So garment and flower, again, like very luxurious, very beautiful. You're going to be wearing like the best of your wardrobe, and you can see this woman in here also. She's wearing a beautiful dress, and her cape is like, wow, so beautiful. So you might be going to some kind of social gatherings, because I can see in here also it's giving me the indication of maybe socializing with people. So maybe you're going to be invited to some kind of a show, or maybe some kind of a gala. Oops. Healthy boundaries. I'm gonna keep those in here. So maybe with this healthy boundaries, maybe you two were not very because also I see lots of orange in here, and orange is a very, very sexual color. You can see lots of orange also in other cards in here. With this flower, it's almost giving me the vibe that is actually very orange and bright. And with the healthy boundaries, I see that maybe you're going to be a little bit more adventurous. Maybe you're going to be trying something that you haven't tried before. And yeah, maybe you're going to uncover some kind of or maybe show a new side of you. Maybe you're going to be willing to be a little bit adventurous, you know what I mean? Rites of passage. Yeah, again, I see lots of activity. So this honeymoon is actually going to be the kind of honeymoon that is planned. So lots of planning, and definitely the things that you're going to be doing are not going to be spontaneous and just going with the flow. No, you're going to be having like many things that you're going to be either attending. Where is the card? Where is the card? Ugh. The money card, yeah, lots of money that's going to be spent on that honeymoon. Let's get some additional card for you guys. And with these healthy boundaries, yeah, it's also gives me the indication that maybe you two are going to be talking a lot, and maybe talking about how you want things to go. Maybe, yeah, you're going to be having some kind of intimate conversations together, so that you can, when you go out to your normal life, maybe things are going to be going for the better. So this little rest that you're going to be having during your honeymoon, this pause, and when it comes to your hectic life, maybe you're going to be having like lots of things when you two are going to be married. So definitely you're going to be taking this opportunity to talk with each other, and then see if there are some things that you would like to maybe talk about. So lots of talking about different things that you're going to be experiencing as a couple. So, secret temptation, being led astray. Again, you're going to be trying something new, something that even your future spouse is going to be a little bit. He will not expect that. So I'll give you an example. Maybe you're going to be doing a striptease. Maybe you're going to be doing something that is out of the blue, and your future spouse really is not going to be expecting that. But you can see that there is this man in here, lots of passion that is coming out of his eyes. And yeah, you're going to be steering some things that even your future spouse is not going to be seeing in you at first. Now let's see when it comes to astrological signs, and we're gonna look at if there is any astrological signs or sign that you might want to keep in mind. Oops. So Aries, okay. It says use pioneering spirit. So I see that you, especially you're going to be doing something that you have never done before. And your future spouse is going to appreciate that so much. You can see that there is this man in here. It's almost about to burst. So yeah, maybe a striptease, maybe some kind of a sexy dance, maybe something that is really out of the blue. And I heard also out of character. Maybe you are going to be looked at from your future spouse perspective as someone that is quite reserved, or a little bit shyer than average, or maybe shyer than what they have been used to. And you, like, doing this bold move definitely is going to, yeah, start some things. Oh, so Number three, and we have Tuesday, get creative, make a mark. Definitely you're going to be doing something. You can see, oh, lots of red and orange, very, very sexual. And definitely I see that you are going to be taking the lead, because with this Emperor card and also with the King of Pentacles, maybe your future spouse is going to be somewhat serious, and yeah, he's not going to be, no, they, not he or she. So they're going to be quite serious, and you with this like this thing that you're going to do, I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to catch him off guard. That's for sure. So what I see as numbers, I see the number 31. You can see in here there is 31 and there is 3 and 1. Maybe you are an Aries, your future spouse is an Aries, or maybe Aries is somewhat significant in one of or either one of yours chart. And with the Aries as well, again with this surprise that you're going to be giving your future spouse, Aries is the best energy to have when it comes to keep things moving. Okay, so yeah, 31, it's either the number 4 as an example, but mostly I see the number 3 or the number 1. So it can be in 3 months, in 3 weeks. In here it says from 1 week to 1 month. So you can never know. Maybe your relationship, if you are with someone, is going to be changing from 1 week to 1 month. Or maybe you're going to be introduced to a new person in a week or in 1 month. And yeah, so you keep in mind either not the number 3 or the number 1. Okay, so that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to comment down below. I would love to know how the messages actually resonated with you. And feel free also to reach out if you would like to have your own private reading, and all the information is linked in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.